Anna left the house at the usual time that morning. It would take her 5 minutes to run down the hill to where the school bus waited. If she was fast, she could stop by old Nana Marie's house. By now, Nana Marie might be back from the hospital. She had disappeared without warning more than a week ago. Anna could scarcely eat. She was so worried. Had they taken Nana Marie to one of those homes for very old people? Now, going down the road, Anna could see Rita, Nana Marie's daughter-in-law, standing by the gate in front of the house. Rita's loud voice rang out. "She's coming home today! Home from the hospital! Nana Marie!" Nana Marie was coming home. Anna's heart gave a joyful leap. "We're throwing a little party," Rita went on. "Just a few neighbors to welcome her back and cheer her up. Drop by after school. She'll be looking for you." "Well, she won't really be looking for you, but come see her. Nana Marie will need your company now that she's blind." Blind? Rita kept talking, but Anna heard nothing more. Her heart seemed to have stopped on the word blind. How could Nana Marie suddenly be blind? There had been nothing wrong with Nana Marie's eyes. Rita started talking again. "Just happened. Just like that. It's terrible. But you come by this afternoon for the party. We'll cheer her up. We'll give Nana Marie some little presents to help her forget. Can I count on you?" Count on her? Had Anna ever missed a chance to visit Nana Marie in the last 6 months, since the two had met and become friends? Every day after they had met, she went to keep Nana Marie company. As long as the afternoons were warm, they sat on the porch. When cold weather arrived, Anna climbed the steep stairs to Nana Marie's room. Sitting by the window, they could see the world just as well as from the porch. They never ran out of things to talk about. "So you'll come," Rita said. Anna couldn't answer. She pulled back, nodding, and turned away. Anna took off, filled with anger and sorrow. Her heart was pumping. Blind, 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 faster and faster. Blind, without any warning, how could it happen? And yet it had. She got to the foot of the hill just in time to see the school bus disappear. It had gone without her. The tears she had been holding back came to her eyes. There was no way she could get to school. Her mother was already at work. Not wanting to go back to the empty house, Anna headed for her favorite path, which led upward into the woods. There must be something she could do for Nana Marie. Rita had said something about a present. But what present could ever console a person who had become blind? Ahead was a place she often came to. It was a small, deep spring in the woods. When she knelt to gaze into the bottomless pool, at first she saw nothing but darkness. Then, as the sun came out, she saw the reflection of things around her. The reflection reminded her of Nana Marie. Lost in thoughts, Anna continued to follow the path up the mountain. She decided to stay there until school was out. Maybe by then she would know what to bring for Nana Marie. As the hours passed, Anna picked up objects she thought Nana Marie would like. A striped rock, a tiny fern, a clump of moss, an empty milkweed pod. None of them, on second thought, seemed a proper gift for Nana Marie. There had to be a way to bring the whole woods, the sky, and the fields to her. What else would she do? What else would be worthy of their friendship? Suddenly, Anna knew what her gift would be. It would be like no other gift, and a gift no one else could bring. All day long, Anna had been seeing the world the way Nana Marie had shown her. Now, she would bring everything she had seen to Nana Marie. She turned and began the long walk back to Nana Marie's house. Her hands were empty in her pockets, but the gift she carried in her head was as big as the world. Just as the sun went over the mountain, Anna came out from the woods. Ahead of her was the road and Nana Marie's house. She rapped softly on the door. There was no answer. She could see a light in the living room. She knocked again, louder, then put her hand on the doorknob. It opened from the other side, and Rita stood there in her bathrobe. "Well, here at last," Rita said. "I figured you went home and forgot. The party ended half an hour ago. I told Nana Marie it wasn't any use waiting up for you longer. I expect she's asleep by now. She was truly disappointed you didn't come, though she got lots of nice things from everybody. Why don't you come back tomorrow when she's rested?" "Please, I can't," Anna said. "I have a present for Nana Marie. It won't take long. I'll take my shoes off and go upstairs to her room." Anna headed for the stairs on tiptoe. The landing at the top of the stairs was dark, and the door to Nana Marie's room was closed. Anna paused and let her breath out slowly. What did blind people look like? Anna's hand hesitated on the doorknob. Then she opened the door and shut it behind her. Nana Marie's room was pitch black. There was no sound at all. Was the room empty? The window was straight ahead. Anna ran to it. The blinds clattered up, crashing in the darkness. Then a faint light flowed into the room. "Anna!" Nana Marie was calling her name. She was not asleep after all. "Anna!" Nana Marie said, and now there was surprise and joy in her voice. Nana Marie was sitting in her chair. "Oh, Nana Marie!" Anna exclaimed. She patted the old warm skin of Nana Marie's cheek. "You came," Nana Marie said. "I thought maybe you were getting tired of having such a very old lady for a friend." "I brought you a present," Anna said. "I'm late because it took me all day to get it." "Gracious," said Nana Marie. "You shouldn't have done that. All the nice people who came this afternoon brought me presents, as if I could see and were still of some use to someone." She chuckled, pointing toward the table and new stack of boxes. "Mine is different," Anna said. "I brought you a last day." "A last day?" Nana Marie said. Her fingers stretched out, reaching for Anna. She took Anna's hand and held it firmly. "You didn't have a last day to look at the world," Anna said. "So I brought it to you, everything I saw today, just as if you saw it with me. The way you would see it tomorrow. I'll bring you another, and the next day another. I'll bring you enough seeing to last forever. That's my present, Nana Marie." Nana Marie was silent for a minute. Then she added softly, almost to herself, "Bless you, child. How did you ever think of that?" She leaned back in the chair. One hand held on to Anna's. With the other, she pointed toward a chair. "Pull it up right here, Anna," she said, "so we can look out over the valley and the moonlight together. The moon is out, isn't it, Anna? I can feel it." She closed her eyes. Anna pulled Nana Marie's hand into her lap and held it with both of her own, as she described everything she had seen that day. When Anna was finished, Nana Marie sat up and turned towards her. Nana Marie's blue eyes were filled with happiness. "Thank you, Anna," she said. "That was beautiful." She paused briefly, and when she continued, it was almost as though she was speaking to herself. "This is a day I'll always remember."